most accurate local forecast starts now with Chief Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder.
I believe there's a trend right now showing back a decade ago, 2016, what we were doing in 2016. That is actually our largest snowstorm that we do have on record locally, where we did get, I believe, close to 30 inches of snow. That was the big one. I don't see this one as being of that magnitude. We'll see if it's maybe even a top 10. So I don't want us to think this is a record-breaking storm, but it will certainly be one of our bigger snowstorms that we have seen taking shape, at least in the last couple of years. This is going to be the one that is going to be, fortunately, will be happening on a weekend, but it's going to take a little while here to maybe bounce back as we start next week. And we'll discuss that. This is not the storm. This is the snow that we were talking about that we expected areas closer to State College to receive. Now, if you look at this, we should be seeing some snow falling in northern Franklin, Mifflin, Juniata, Perry. Well, let's see if that is actually happening. Now, I am seeing some snow showers off into the distance, the mountains disappearing, and I do see some flurries, Mifflintown, Juniata High School. As we go to Fayette Meadow School District, not really seeing much of anything. So some of that is falling. There could be a dusting in spots in some of our ridges of Mifflin and Juniata County. That will begin to taper off. Here's another story too. Manheim, Lidditz, Louisville, and Ono. At least we hit freezing. We expected this morning to be our coldest, and it certainly was cold in spots where we had places near zero. Currently now we're still holding near freezing. As we look off, we're certainly seeing a difference as far as the extreme cold, but we'll get another round of Arctic air moving in the weekend. So as we show you those snow showers beginning to wind down, we get some sunshine. Tomorrow we'll be in the 40s. That's the good news about tomorrow. So let's get out, let's soak it in, let's get a little sun. Let's see if we can melt some of that snow before we begin to get this snow that we see moving into Sunday. Something else I should mention too. Next week looks very cold. So that snow may actually stick around for a while. That doesn't happen very often around here to have snow stick around for a week or more. This one likely to do so. So again, we go to Friday, it's quiet, Arctic air moves in. Saturday, we're quiet. By Saturday night, I would say by the time we move into 8, 9, 10 o'clock Saturday night, we start to see some of that snow. So you're probably thinking, wait a minute, that's already been shifting around. It will shift around. We are still 4 days away. That's the problem when trying to predict these large storms way in advance. But we do have some confidence as far as what we can start to see here moving into Sunday, which I believe the morning hours, we could be seeing snowfall rates of 2 inches per hour first thing Sunday morning, and then it will continue to snow throughout the day on Sunday. So this is what could be a 24-hour period of snow. So again, this is not necessarily our snow map. I think we're going to have that here for you by tomorrow. This gives us what I would consider a baseline start, and sort of what we're expecting the bottom ends to be. So likely 8 inches or more of snow. So if you're trying to make some plans to think, okay, just how much, that at least gives a little bit of a head start where, okay, we're at least expecting that maybe we should get out that snow blower and get it ready, stuff like that, or make any plans here moving into Monday too, because it's going to be a slow start.
So my husband did. Snowblower's ready.
Smart man. All right, thanks. And coming up.